Of course, some may having a certain balance. Like last time, like a Monday, I got a full power cut because of raining and all kind of stuff. Madhus are also not feeling well, so that's the sad thing. Okay, sometimes it will happen, but it is wanted to like anyway we can watch in YouTube or not. Okay, so that is for a backup, and of course, okay. I'm trying to make it more interestingly. I'm teaching, so be way there. Okay, whatever it is, guys. I want to know what process running in my system. So this is the command. Okay, the command is get process. So if you go to task manager, so you want to see the process. So get process, right? So this is the one of the command is get process. You can see handles, CPU, ID, kind of stuff. Again, this is the command get process. For example, you want to specific process you want it. You want to open you open already a process. For example, I open a paintbrush here. So this is a untitled paint. Okay, I want to see get process with a certain filter command. Put a hyphen and key press the tab button. So name, ID, input object, include username, computer name, module, file version info, verbose, debug, error action, warning action kind of stuff. Okay, so I'm going with the name. It's like a paint. So it is unable to find it. So I will give directly paint. Why it is not showing a paint kind of stuff. So process, no problem. Otherwise, we'll go to get process. That one for a starting for a understanding level. So go to task manager. I open a paint, right? So then look at where is the paint kind of stuff. Microsoft Paint or what name of the process it is. See process. So you have to search iPoint.exe is what it is running some touch keyboard handwriting panel. Who asked for that one? So it's a paint, untitled paint. Okay. So you can end task, right? Normally we do end task. So mspaint.exe. It's a process name. So normally we don't know, but just we'll try. It is should be in a. No, why it is throwing an error? We have to read what is the error it is. I think I have to use some other things. So WhatsApp. Find out anything paint related. So then we'll filter. So process name. It's the ID. So Google Chrome. Command prompt CMDs. Microsoft Edge. MS Edge process. MS Paint. So this is the MS Paint. Okay, so like MS Paint. This is the process. So finally, this is Microsoft Paint. Process name is Microsoft Paint process ID. This is information about Microsoft Paint. Get process, specific process. List of the processes. a specific process. Okay. So you want to stop the process, or you want to kill the process kind of stuff. Yeah, anything is there like a kill process kind of stuff? No killings. I think it is a stop thing is there, stop process. Okay. So mspaint, I'm giving a name of the process directly. So input object, not understanding what is the process. There is a two points. One is I'm not logging as a administrator. Another one is to specify process ID 18472. So paint is gone automatically. Paint is gone. You want to open it again, so I open a paint. Okay. Now again check the process. So ID is different. So different paint. So this is the paint. Just to understand, this is the paint. So look at background paint is there. Stop process. Earlier I use a ID as a filter. Now I am trying to use name mspaint. So now it is gone. So we can stop it by using name or a ID also. Okay, so first of all, I got the information process ID. I use ID to kill the process, means stop the process. So I use ID here like this to stop the process. Okay. Can I open? So it is showing another ID and a process name. Because both are unique. It is like ID is the best option because it's a unique. mspaint, if you open mspaint 5 times, then there is a mspaint, right? So look at here. Get process, set process, get process. Get process, in that one any specific like a Chrome process. These are all Chrome process. Name is Chrome only, but IDs are different. See, look at multiple process. So one thing is open multiple times. Edge, all are Microsoft Edge, but IDs are different. So better to use ID. Better to use ID. Okay. Next one is this is process management. So to stop the process, how to handle the process kind of stuff. This is just to show the process management. Just one example. Service management. So in a service, in a Microsoft service also we have seen services.ms. Okay, in the services, we can enable the service and disable the service. I'm taking one example, application identity service. Application identity service, currently it is manual and it is stopped. Okay, so I'm going to start this particular service. Why I'm selecting this service? If you start or stop, nothing harm to your system, but better to keep in a world. So make sure that once we are completed, it is, should be in a manual and it should be in a stop condition. Okay. So we'll see. We'll try to get it from get service. So these are a service list we are getting. this very big list. Get service, status, and name. Our service is your application identity. This is a service name. This is display name, and it is stopped. Okay, this is the service. I will use a particular name like a get-service name, computer name, dispatch required, display name, application identity. So I given a correct spelling. So application identity. You can use exact name also. Okay. I use a display name. You can use hyphen name like this. If you don't use anything also, no problem. Okay. What it is? I don't use anything. I use just application identity. This also no problem. And make sure that it is stopped services. Like that, Windows update services are there, SUS services are there. Okay, so lot of Hyper-V services, virtualization services, and Oracle services also there, right? So you can see it's a get-service is related to the Oracle database. Yeah, it is not understanding that Oracle DBA. Sorry. So it's a 2 o'clock. No. I should know. So Oracle 12 home. Okay. Yeah, we should know the names. Then only we can try it. Okay. So don't try until unless you know a specific thing. So it's a Oracle. It is a disabled listener service. Okay. Oracle service XE. Okay. It is. I use a star here. Know the what are the starting with Oracle. So this is a specific service. Oracle service. You want to start this service also, you can able to start, stop kind of stuff is there. So what it is showing output also you can try. I said no, there is a port number, listener port number, that is this TSN listener. If you want to connect your Oracle database with the external application like a SQL developer kind of application, so this listener must be run, and there is a port number called 1521. Okay, if you don't get it, no problem. So this is to know the services. Again, get service application identity. Okay, this is the service. Now I want to stop this service. Already stop service, right? Then I am going to start service. Okay, application identity, or you can use app ID SVC also. So why it is showing start due to following error? Yeah, that service butler services and cannot be open. So there is a two things are there. One is PowerShell must be open with run as administrator. I will try with run as administrator. Okay, get hyphen service application identity. Okay, start service. It is started. So what is the difference? Understand, guys? Administrator, if you open run as administrator, then only we can able to do. So I start services. Okay, it is a running, showing a running. Yeah, both are same. So anything you can keep it. So I use this open PowerShell run as administrator. Then only you can able to start. Now it is showing running. Yeah, so where it is application identity. Still it is showing a manual. So like this it is, see, now it is showing running. It's a manual but running. Okay, earlier it is stop, it is running. Okay, now you want to stop it, like you can stop it also. Stop service application. So yeah, no problem, just you can use how to stop. Okay, stop. Now it is not stopped. So this is very simple service management. Very simple service management. How to start, how to stop the service. This is of the service. I didn't change automatic manual kind of stuff. Maybe if possible, then I will also try. We can, if you have that set hyphen, anything is related to set hyphen name. Name means that name, app ID SVC, again computer name description, startup type automatic. It's throwing an error. It is an administrator only. Yeah, automatic. Description cannot be configured due to following error, access denied. So why it is access denied? Yeah, it is changed to automatic. Refresh. Yeah, it is changed to automatic. It is working. It is working. Okay, so change service to automatic. Okay, so how to change it back to manual? Same only, manual. So it is throwing an error, but we'll see showing automatic. Refresh. Why it is? Why we can't able to do it? Manual. Anything other? Computer name, description, pass through, confirm, error. So what I will do, first of all, I will stop service. Service is stopped. The service is stopped. Then I'm changing into manual. Error. Why? Yeah, it is stopped, but it is not changing to manual. Cancel it. It is changing to manual. Why cannot be configured? Access deny. You can disable it. Try disable. Manually access denied. Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah. That's a better on our virtual machine, because virtual machine is like that. Otherwise, I will use this kind of stuff. Oracle, we have Oracle, right? So get service, what it is, Oracle star. I will try on Oracle. So my service is Oracle service XE. Okay, so Oracle service XE, this particular service. I want to start the service. So first of all, open services.msc. This part not changing, so it's okay, no problem. So I will go to Oracle. So no description. It is a manual. It is stopped. Okay, so we'll take a risk for understanding. So start the service. Oracle service XE. Start service. Oh, it is also showing something. It cannot be started. Why it is cannot be started? Why can't we start this thing? Cannot find specifications. What happened to specifications? It's okay. So whatever it is, guys, these are the service management. So this is to change the startup type, to change, to stop the service. This is to change the startup type. This is to start the service. So start service, stop service, change the startup type. Yeah, my services are not cooperating with me. Better to try in the virtual machines. Like you see this power options. Yeah, a few things you can work, but it's okay. At least VMware also you can try. VMware also it works. DHCP service running. So this is the service name. So these are all Hyper-V related. This is VMware related. Don't touch this authorization service, guys. It's okay for NAT and the DHCP service. I'm going to, it is running service. Okay, so I will take this service. Okay, it is already there. So then I'm going to stop this service. So we'll try VMNet DHCP. So I stop the service. VMNet DHCP. So it is stopped. It is stopped. So I check the service. I stop the service. Very good. Don't worry. Okay, stop the service. Now look at that service. It is still showing a running. We need a small refresh. So it is stopped, but it is in automatic. I want to change it to manual, or you can disable it. So set service VMNet DHCP. You can use quotation, without quotation also, no problem. Okay, set services. Startup type is manual. It is in automatic. I put it into the manual mode. So I change it to manual mode. So whether changed or not, so see, it is change it to manual mode. So you can open, see, it is manual mode. So this is how to do it. Okay. So with it is not throwing any error. So no problem. It's not throwing any error. So this is a changes. Guys, understand how to manage services using a PowerShell.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
A lot of things are there we can able to do. What are we practically we are done in Windows 10 and Windows servers. We can do it from here also. We can add a up-to-date user. We can add a local user. So small conclusion, I will do it, and then you will tell whether you want afternoon or not. Otherwise, we'll take a morning only. Okay. Any doubts also? Tomorrow morning also you can do it. But just I want to conclude about a PowerShell. What we discussed so far. Because from today onwards, from yesterday onwards itself, things will be changed randomly, guys. Means I may have other classes, so I can't continue. Okay, or maybe suddenly interview scheduling, or maybe Charan sir want to talk to you, or maybe there is an interview, questionnaires will be discussion, mock interviews should be conducted. So things will be changes. So that's why whatever we discuss up to now, you should know about it. So first of all, what we discuss, what is PowerShell? How to open PowerShell means like a direct opening of PowerShell in Windows, CMD to PowerShell. So you go to command prompt, then you type PowerShell in it. Okay, so how to work with this PowerShell kind of stuff, you can use it. Direct PowerShell. PowerShell. Directly open PowerShell. Open CMD and type PowerShell inside. That we have seen. Next, I have showed PowerShell ISE. Okay, so you type a PowerShell ISE for a script writing purpose. So this is also I showed it. Next, I showed a PowerShell script saving, like a what is PS or a PS1. Usually, the scripts will be saved as a .ps or PS1. It is .ps1. The script files saving. Okay, so we didn't discuss how to write a complete script concept, like what is the variables, what is the arithmetic operators, if loop, for loop, while loop. That's we didn't discuss. A little discussion is there, that is happened in a earlier classes. That is, I shared that link, which is I discussed with the world classes. Okay, see possible. So in next class, already I given two options, right? Whatever the option it is there, so we will discuss that part. Okay, so either you want afternoon, so I will take an afternoon, I will complete that part. Otherwise, we'll discuss tomorrow. Okay, so CMD. Okay, so PowerShell scripting. So what we discuss, what is a PowerShell, use of PowerShell. Okay, use of PowerShell. Go through that one. What is use of this PowerShell? How to open PowerShell? So how to open this kind of stuff? What is a script writing? Next, we discuss about a commandlets. Commandlets. So verb and noun. So we discussed about what is get, what is set, what is start, what is that kind of stuff. In that process, where we understand how to manage file and directories. Means how to create it, using new item, copy item, move, rename, remove of a files and directories, locations kind of stuff. Normal basic commands like we discussed about a get disk. Okay, a kind of stuff. Next, process management, service management, user, how to create a local user kind of stuff. Okay, three things we had done. We created a user, we delete a user. We seen a process and we removed the process. We seen a services, we change the services. If anything, one or two points are there in between, so based on what we are discussed, so go through once also. Okay, I've already written, so it's this kind of stuff. Get host is there, get host name is not there. Get computer name is there. Computer info. If you have any doubts, guys, simple get hyphen. You can keep like this. See, so there are so many things are there. Or get computer info, restore point. Only two things under computer. Get random. Okay. Get memory. Get disk. Disk image. Get store. Okay. Get backup. Get B. Bit locker. Bit transfer. And that stuff. Get virtual machines. Variables. Verbs. Virtual disk. Get virtual disk. What are the virtual disk? Get is currently attached. It is there. Okay. Get volumes. What are the volumes are there? Okay. So these are the volumes are there in our PC. So get volumes. Get disk. Get volumes. So it is what are the volumes are created. F drive, D drive, Z drive. You can see get volumes. You can add those things when you are get volumes. So get local user already we done. Get local groups. Okay. Get alias. Get Windows features. Windows capabilities, features. Get Windows Defender. Okay. Developer license. Git drivers. Windows editions. Even for Win also there is. See. It's showing in red color. That is like so some combinations. Okay. You know, ls command works. Sorry. Control C to stop. Okay. So I use the ls command. Like what are the like a Linux based command is there? No. Yeah, that's it for your basic of PowerShell, guys. In a PowerShell commands, I told PowerShell commands mainly we discussed service management process and all. Okay, so some user management, file management kind of stuff. I didn't went much depth. Okay, that is part. You want a scripting? Come at 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Okay.